Welcome folks to the Gears Tactics playthrough. We've made it into Act 2. Now if you're joining me for the first time, thanks for tuning in. If you're looking for a specific episode, maybe to get some tips or some tricks to help you get through it, or do you just want to watch how I did a certain fight, there is a playlist with all of the videos in it. They're all insane, they're all no deaths, and occasionally I will do bonus achievements and missions in them. As always, thanks for tuning in. There are plenty of ways to support the content. You can like, comment and subscribe and ring the bell, and make sure to check receive notifications always for this channel. That means you're not going to miss a video. We're going to begin it on Insane, Act 2, no deaths, and we're going to play through it, and we'll roll the video now. I'll go quiet during some cutscenes and, you know, try to let some dialogue play so it's a bit more fun, and then I'm just going to talk over sort of what was going through my mind, what were some moves, why I made them. Let's get into the video. Hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll see you in some future videos. Alright, let's roll the video.
Eyes open, feet apart. Elbow in. Gotta say, they're starting to look like gears.
Yeah, think we put a little spine in them.
What the hell did you do? 3 of my people just deserted.
Yeah, maybe a little too much spine.
We'll form search parties, go after them. Michaela, they're not just your people anymore.
Look, I don't like doing things the COG way either, but not even Sid's as harsh as a grub torture pod. The Locusts took our runaways captive nearby. Let's bring them home. Just 2 pods. Grubs took our 3rd deserter somewhere else. Kill timer's on, so hustle. If we're slow, our people die.
Alright, here we are, Act 2, Chapter 3, Awol. This one, a little irritating mission, I guess I would call this. I don't see why I struggled with this mission, but there were some struggles, and there were kind of struggles because of these little guys, tickers. So tickers, for those unfamiliar with the Gears of War world, are people that walk up to you. They walk, these little bugs that walk up to you and explode. Okay. However, in this game, if you shoot them and you don't kill them, they push on you and explode. That was causing me the problem. Alright, so the first move was I went far up to the left-hand side, and whilst I was on the left-hand side, I figured, well, I may as well just pick up this crate, you know, whilst I'm there. That was a very simple move. Then, I just tucked in and just wanted to see what the enemy did. So, the left-hand side one I think is much easier to push on. And I recommend you go to the left-hand side, because then you're going to unlock your extra man earlier, which is going to make things easier, because you're going to have more actions, more turns. So, first maneuver was get Stotty out of Overwatch. So I swapped my pistol, looked at the percentage chance, I thought, alright, 61% chance to hit, not too bad. I'll disable shot him, partially hit him, but still removed the Overwatch. I was like, right, Stotty's free, time to push up and mulcher him down. So, looked at maybe some other options, didn't really have any, just went for a full shot, and I ended up critting. Michaela is now going to try to do as much damage as possible to make the round easier, and she's just going to throw a grenade again, partially to get rid of some of the Overwatches, but mainly just to deal a lot of damage. Now I kind of looked out in this situation after the Overwatch. So I re-Overwatch, the 1 HP drone is going to move to the left, partially hit me as I'm in cover, one gets interrupted, and also one is going to push up. This ticker, 2 tickers are now going to flank in. And after some deliberation of where can I shoot, I actually realised I could grenade with Stotty and throw it and kill all 3 people. So definitely, if you're gifted something like that, definitely take it. Then I was like, right, where can I go with this? And I figured, alright, I'll push Michaela instantly up, get her out of the way of those tickers, and let's crack open that sort of locust torture chamber as fast as we can and get the extra guy who comes out looking like a 1920s Dr. Disrespect. And we'll get the checkpoint. So I tried this move a lot, and every single time I would try to overwatch the ticker, I would die. So here was what I ended up doing. I overwatched with Stotty, because that drone's 1 HP, and with the new character, I grenaded the ticker. Now at this point, this is where Stotty cleans up. This ticker is going to push in, and then there's going to be some more enemies dropped off. There's going to be 3 grenadiers making their way in. Again, grenadiers are scary, but it also means you can keep your distance from them. Every single time what I tried to do was flank this ticker and overwatch it. So what I did this time was shoot it with Stotty and then kill it. So I push it with Stotty and shoot it, and then Michaela and the new man, Jermaine I think his name is, I can't quite see. I just ran out of the situation this time. Because every time I tried to overwatch, they would miss. That ticker on the stairs would kill them. This ticker here would have killed them, and I just was getting sick of it, so I decided to run away.
Kill clock's ticking on our people. No,
so this kind of ended up working out, because what I'm going to do now is get a better angle on this ticker. It's only 46% chance, and this is the problem, right? If you shoot the ticker and miss, it flies at you. So I shot it, and I thought, oh, I'm dead again, here we go. Luckily, this one didn't explode, and it gave Stotty a chance to kill it. So I figured there was like 3 grenadiers now going to be chasing me. So what I did was I just ran my sort of people right out of that situation. And yeah, that's all I did. I thought, alright, let's put some distance between me and the grenadiers and make our way to the right hand side of the map. Let's keep it simple. So grenadiers are going to push in. And I was like, well, what did I do on that bridge mission to stop grenadiers? I planted grenades. So I took 2 grenades, planted them, and again, I'm now making my way to the right hand side. This is obviously going to protect me in the back for like 1 turn, maybe 2, you know, so that gives me some breathing room. It gives me some ideas. So if the grenadiers come back, I'll overwatch that area, and that was the play I decided to go for. The grenadiers obviously know I'm running away, and they're now re-chasing me. So I kind of wasted my planted grenades, but it is sort of watching my back. You know, it's not going too badly. So I push up here with Stotty, and I initially was going to overwatch or fire some explosive shots or some suppression. And I couldn't really find any good angles, so I was like, right, I'll now move up Jemiah, the sniper that we've just unlocked. And I will begin to, I guess, just maybe just open fire on them, see what happens. He actually misses a 92% chance shot there, and only gets 1 low. And now I'm beginning to think, well, if this guy walks up to me, I'm dead, so I need to cover myself. So I just overwatched. I don't think there's enough distance for him to kill me. However, he dodges that overshot, and I was like, ah, I'm dead. And by some miracle, he actually misses. That grenadier definitely needs to be demoted from whatever rank he is, because that was awful shooting. And here was the idea. So I'm going to suppress this one. The reason I chose to suppress it is that one, it can shoot now, but it can't move forwards, and it's not going to kill me from that range with a shotgun. So now the threat is the left-hand side. So because I've been anchored and I've now got more accuracy, it's now 90% chance to hit. So I fire at it, I'm now anchored again, it's now 100% chance to hit. I just sort of open fire on it. And I tried to look at a better shot and I couldn't find one. And I definitely wanted to kill it, so I threw a grenade. Because if that grenadier had have lived any longer, it would have killed me. And I figured I may as well shoot at this guy, you know, whilst I've sort of got some free shots at it. You know, there's no risk, is there? It can't move, so that's how I left it. Then I realised the old man had another shot and he actually downed it. And he's got another shot. And that means if I use ultimate shot, that means if I kill the target, I get maximum action points. So I re-kill the target, and then I use these maximum action points to really push my way to the right hand side. Because remember, this is a timed mission. We have kind of got to get our way to the right hand side as soon as we can. That grenadier that must have been straggling does indeed get sort of delayed by the tagged grenade, so that kind of helped out. And then these turns are pretty simple. I'm just going to get everybody now across to the right hand side, and we're going to go for that locust torture chamber number 2 on the right hand side, and just push everybody up. There's a crate there I'd like to get. There is also a stairway. I've got to think about that grenadier from behind. And I figured I'd just push up with the sniper and just peek. In the famous words of the 1920s Dr. Disrespect, peek. You know. Decided I can't peek with no bullets, so I better reload. Okay. Then it all just starts to be an absolute mess. I don't know why this went so badly, but it just did. I thought I had this mission in the bag, but it gets a little bit complex. So he's now completely pinned down, and I throw a grenade to, again, get myself out of Overwatch. You'll see me do that a lot. I think it's a good move. It seems to be working for me. I'm going to keep doing it. And then, because he's not in Overwatch, I run him again to sort of get him out of there, but also give me a different angle, because obviously you don't want to get all stuck in the same position. I move Stotty up and I do the exact same maneuver again, throwing that grenade. And that kills 2 people, which is obviously great. Michaela is too far away to really do anything, so I just use all the action points to push her up, and I sort of end my turn there. I figured that was not too bad. However, this locust has other ideas. Actually deletes the cover I'm sat in. I thought this one here was about to spin around and one-shot me, but he left me alone. But I was feeling pretty confident because I figured I could do this. I was alright, I can disable him, remove him out of Overwatch, and now I'll flank him. That was my big idea. I was like, okay, that's pretty good. But then I was like, wait, there's another one in Overwatch that's going to stop Stotty and Michaela pushing up, so how do I deal with him? I didn't really know how to deal with it, so I just ended up killing this sort of unit. And again, I used ultimate shot, chain shot, which gives me another action point because I killed the target. So using those extra action points, I was like, oh, I could flank right behind him, that'd be great. But I didn't want to do it too early and get, you know, have that drone spin around and kill me. So I just sort of tucked him behind. And again, I was still pinned here. So I couldn't really do anything, so I just sort of hid on the stairway and just hoped I didn't get killed or anything. Nothing came behind me. So I was, you know, was like, alright, I may as well just reload this guy, seems like we can't do anything from behind. And I'm in a pretty decent position, but I just can't seem to get Stotty and Michaela up the stairs. There he actually missed Michaela, and then the Grenadier comes behind. So I was like, well, okay, my opportunity to shoot this guy has finally arrived, and, you know, I want to kill him. I don't want to leave him live chasing me, so I'll just down him. And then, after some deliberation, what I should have done here is wait for this flank. So you see here I go for a flank, and I shoot. What I should have done is I should have used Stotty to execute that downed enemy. Then, where I now retreat, because I only had 1 action point left, I'd have had 2. What I mean is, so Stotty's going to go down here and he's going to execute this Grenadier. What I could have then done with my 3 to 4 points is really flanked that guy and shot him twice and finish him off. You see now he's got an extra action point, and I was like, I could have flanked. That's what I could have done. Instead I pushed up with Michaela, instantly regretted it, saw a disabling shot for 60%, missed it, and then was like, alright, that was really not good. Please don't choke now, don't bottle it now. Just run away. I was getting pincered down by this one character, and I just couldn't seem to find an angle to get myself out of the situation. Now, what is useful here is Stotty has his grenades available already. That's because he's wearing the UIR grenade belt, which means his grenades have 2 less cooldown. I got that from a mission. So I was able to grenade him, and now, because he's low enough, Michaela can actually pop out and kill him. And I used the pistol because it had the best accuracy at that range when I checked. So I went and collected that case whilst I can. And then finally, I was able to open the crate, which was excellent. Now, I didn't manage to complete the mission in 15 or less turns, but I did manage to open up both crates in 15 or less turns, so it wasn't too bad. At this point, I'd been struggling on the mission for a while, and I was just like, let's just get this done, you know. So, we have a checkpoint here, which was nice, and the enemies are going to sort of guard the extraction point. And again, all of your units have to be in the circle to be extracted. So, they sort of need to be on the same distance, you know. You can't have one in there and not have them all in there. They've all got to be in there, so... I really wasn't sure what to do with my move, so I pushed 2 of them up, and there's a sort of blooper I included it. I pushed 2 of these up, and then realised that there isn't actually a ledge, it's actually a barrier. So that was a complete wasted move, and I just moved Stotty back. And then Michaela went downwards and shot this wretch. And also, because I was on tilt, I didn't shoot it with a sniper, I shot it with a pistol. So I was like, oh, come on, stop it now. Get down there and shoot this ticker. I called it a wretch before, sorry, that's that's habit. So yeah, I kind of wasted some turns with Stotty, wasted some turns with Abigail here, and figured, alright, let's just bring them down and overwatch. That's what I wanted to originally do above, but it turns out there's actually a barrier there. I just didn't see it and moved them up. So I figured, alright, I'll just overwatch. Bring him down here and overwatch from a distance. And the reason I tucked him back and not forwards is I just didn't want anything to get close. And also, I wasn't sure if this ticker could go